Alright, welcome back to another video by GamerJ. I am going to go over the state of the free-to-play account for the second week of September 2019. We don't have enough coin to do another draft, but we've done several. Our decks have had some improvements. But again, most of what we have here is stuff to complete daily quests for, cast green spells, cast black spells. My black blue in progress deck is decent. I like to play it in the unranked forums. Decked myself not too long ago playing this, having 3 Agents of Treachery out and having it near the end of the game after also, maybe it wasn't with this, it must have been in actual ranked. So in ranked, let's see, let's go to our blue deck, our mono blue. This is what I use in ranked. And I nearly pulled off this win. I had Leon Ling's emblem actually go off, and I used it to draw to my deck. It went off mid-game, and I just wasn't getting what I needed for Agents of Treachery. Oh, I've only got 3 in here. That could be a part of me not getting what I need. I'm sure that I decided that 3 is a good number, especially since I have a mass manipulation as well. And I used all of it basically. And but by the end of the game, having actually, I didn't even play my 3rd Agent of Treachery because I was like, I know I'm going to deck myself, and sure enough, I did. Like I was down to like 17 cards, or a really small number, under 20. Might have even been under 10 when I finally was able to pull off, I think, a really big mass manipulation. And it's not because I was holding on to mass manipulation, I just wasn't getting either an Agent of Treachery or mass manipulation in my hand to be able to take a couple more key components from my opponent to really shift the game. And I had so much draw going on to try and find what I needed. That I ended up decking myself before I could finally kill them, because I had a really good combo deck for gaining life with angel tokens and doubling the amount of life that they were gaining, and they had over 100 life more than once in the game, and I was able to knock them down to, I think, about 30 by the time I decked, and the game was clearly completely in my control at that point. But I ended up decking myself because I couldn't kill my Agents of Treachery. They had nothing to defend with, and despite the fact that I was hitting for 20 or 30 a turn, it wasn't enough. So hey, why not? While I'm here, let me at least remedy. I do like the Fairy Scientist. I've got all of those that I have access to right now. I think I could probably craft some more, but I don't know. I think 2 is a good number. Drop air elementals in favor of Agent of Treachery, I think. I do like having air elementals as an option with the wardens, right? Drop a warden on turn 3, turn 4, drop an air elemental, or better yet, a Cavalier of Gales. What is that? I did do, my last draft was back to M20, as there was no Ravnica draft available. And I was really feeling like I wanted to do M20 anyway. Ravnica creates lots of fun, and I really do enjoy drafting it, but I feel like it's really hard to draft a bad deck with the Ravnica sets that I was drafting anyway. Which, isn't so bad as a player, right? It's hard to draft a bad deck. But since it's hard to draft a bad deck, my opponents also have a hard time drafting a bad deck. And I just, I was going. I feel like my standard draft is 2 and 3, right? I've had one draft that I went 4 and 3 in, and one event that wasn't a draft that I went 4 and 3 in, or it was a draft, but it wasn't. I think it was the Omniscience draft. Was it Omniscience? That one special one. Anyway, I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want more Teferi Time Twister or common. So, why not craft a couple, right? And then, since I'll have them crafted, then I can decide whether I want them or not. There, I've got 20 commons that I can craft. So, crafting 2 of these should not be a problem. Craft 2. So, Teferi's Time Twist, I've found it to be useful, even early and mid, because I can use it on a scry creature. I could use it on, the one that I tend to use it the most on is the Cloudkin Seer. What I want to use it on is Cloudkin Seer, Cavalier of Gales, and Agents of Treachery. Those are the main targets that I want to get Teferi's Time Twist on. And since this is not my black-blue deck, I don't have other ways of recurring my Agent of Treachery. So, let's see, what do I want to take out in favor of Teferi's Time Twist? I think I can, no. Let's get out of craft mode. Back. There you are. I can take out and anticipate. And I don't know if I actually need to take out anything else. I think 61 cards is fine. There's so much draw here. Yeah. I haven't found too many great uses to use Teferi's Time Twist on. Well, I guess it's right. It specifically does say permanent you control, so I guess end of that statement right there. Can't use it on my enemy. So, and mostly, like I said, most of these decks are just here to complete missions. I had the brilliant idea of making a mill deck, and I probably still will try and make one for fun one day. I also have a brilliant idea of making an artifact deck, but I just don't have the collection to even, have fun trying to make one that I think that I'll, even enjoy. I make that kind of deck and I expect to lose. And I'm okay losing if I know that I'm going to lose. But I still want to win, 1 out of 3-ish, right, to feel like it's a fun deck that I can just mess around with every once in a while. So that's kind of the state of the collection overall. We are definitely still completely free to play. I've not bought anything. I've not put money into this game even once. Have had some temptation, and the big temptation for me, and there's a couple really, the starter pack is a great value. The Mastery Pass seems like it's great value. I'm not sold on it 100%, but I think it's a really good value. It has crystals. It can be accomplished free to play. But I keep on using my crystals because right now I've got those goals, and I spent my crystals on more limited games, and it takes me a lot to kind of work up. 2 wins, 3 losses, right? That's 4 points up and 3 points back. So in an average draft, I'm going up like one bubble of a tier. But the big temptation for me right now is this, the gingerbread cookie. Obviously, is the big part. It's the packs, the pre-order for the packs. And let's see, is this? Oh no, this is going to ask me for my money, which I don't even have set up anything for. I return to Arena, but here the question mark. There we go. 50 booster packs, plus guaranteed awesome mythic Huntsman, along with his card style mythic. Mythic Planeswalker, along with the cool artwork on it. So that's my big temptation, really, is this pre-order. There are other temptations, certainly, just buying crystals, so that I can just not buy packs. I'm not really, if I spent crystals on anything, it would be the mastery and maybe pretty stuff, right? Maybe avatars. Avatars you can get with coin. So far, I'm not keen on any avatars in particular. Sleeves, they can be cool. And, maybe some card styles, but there's not really a lot of card styles available. So, anyway, not a lot that I'm really hyped about. The main things, I'm hyped about the pre-release, and also for things like the sealed War of the Spark. It's not ranked, so no matter what, I'm not going to be spending resources on this while I'm trying to rank up as part of free-to-play. I don't know that I'm really going to focus on ranking up as free-to-play, but that's currently what I'm doing for September, is, as my goals are based around ranking up. But, I'd love to just drop 2,000 crystal on this, and if I wasn't free-to-play, I would just, spend, what is it, $5, get my 2,500 gems, and I would immediately go and drop 2,000 right here, because sealed is just fun. It is. I'm not familiar with War of the Spark, but I don't care, because it's fun. I know that I wouldn't do great. And, if I'm not free to play, trying to maximize everything, and I'm just playing for fun, and I'm okay, dropping a few dollars here and there, to, just enjoy some style, and if I happen to win, cool. If I don't, I still feel like I've kind of broken even at least, right? Because in a sealed, at worst, you're getting packs. So, I've always liked limited play for that reason. Like, you're never really getting ripped off in limited. So, yeah, alright, the last thing there is my profile and where we're at. So to restate, our constructed rank goals for September is to reach platinum. We were gold last month for our first month of actual gameplay. We made it to gold here in constructed. So getting to platinum is our goal for this season. And getting to gold tier, we were only in bronze tier for limited rank, but I had the brilliant idea, well, if I actually just tried and focused on it, it can't be very hard to get to gold. And gold tier still seems possible, but keep in mind that I had saved up, I think, 10,000 coins, something like that. I had enough for 2 drafts back to back on day 1. So I had some resources saved up, knowing that I was setting these goals for myself. And I had some crystals. I don't remember how many crystals I started off with, but I've spent every crystal that I've gotten now as soon as I can go into get to the 750 I need to do a draft, that's what I'm doing to try and rank that up. And again, I have fun with it. I really do enjoy drafts, but I don't know that I'm going to, meet the goals. I think I'm having less fun overall with it, because a loss in draft now is like, oh man, I'm now stepping further away from the goal that I set for myself for this free-to-play account, and I really want to hit that goal. So that's where it's at right now. It's not doom and gloom by any means. I know it's late right now for me. Just got home from a great D&D session, but it's close to 2 a.m. where I am, and it's time where everyone else is in bed. Got some minutes to record, and need to get a little bit of recording out so I can get the video done, because I didn't want to do a weekly update. So that's where we're at. It's not bad. I feel like we're gonna make the constructed goal, which is kind of, I feel like that's the key anyway. The limited goal, I don't think that's I don't think that matters to me personally as much. I just thought that maybe making gold was a decent goal, and it still feels like it kind of is, right? Silver tier 2, I'm at the bottom of silver tier 2, so I've got 5 bubbles to fill before I hit tier 1, and then there's I think another 5 more to hit gold, right? And I don't care what gold tier I get, as long as I hit gold, then I'm good. So it's still within reach. If I could keep up a decent pace, I just don't know that I want to spend the energy to keep up the pace and make videos about it and everything. So that's where we're at. I enjoy it, and if I wasn't doing this thing, I would enjoy it a bit more. And I would still probably have this kind of goal for myself, and still probably push myself a little bit. But I'd probably also not be free to play already. And already have spent a bit of money, have some fun at a sealed game, and gotten the mastery, right? What is that called? The mastery pass? Yeah, the mastery pass. Because you get so many more resources with the mastery pass. I have been doing pack openings. I did one video that was just pack openings, and at the end of, I think it was just this last week's, so the first week's state of free to play for me, at the end of that, I opened up 15 packs, and I don't have that many packs to open right now, so we're not going to open them. I want to have at least 10, and in my mind, I want it to be 10 of a certain set. So I got these 5 packs from the drafts that I did, and now I'm getting core sets from just the, doing these, weekly rewards or daily, part of the, I don't know what, doesn't even say by the week, so next level rewards, just getting those, and stacking them up a bit. Alright guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I want to thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a wonderful night.